Alright, I know you were dying to see a proof from lesson 6, so I thought I would give you one. This is number 38. Let's use my chicken scratch there. Still learning to write with this little pen thing. We have this crazy diagram here, and we're given that MDSO is an isosceles trapezoid. If you remember from a previous lesson, we know that what that means is that the sides are equal. The legs. These are the legs. The parallel ones are the bases. We're also given that AI is a midsection of triangle MDF. So our goal is to prove that this MI, this midsection, is half as long as this diagonal. So I started over here. We're given the MDSO is an isosceles trapezoid. Knowing it's an isosceles trapezoid, we can say that MO is equal to DS. And the reason for that is because, I guess we didn't need to know that. That's not what we need to do there. That doesn't help us out at all. What we do know, if you remember, that the diagonals of an isosceles trapezoid are equal. So we know that MF is equal to OD. That's one of those things you just have to keep in the back of your mind, all these definitions and theorems. So we know the diagonals are equal, so you just say diagonals of isosceles trap are equal. We didn't use our other given yet. We know that AI, segment AI, is a midsection of a MDF. And that is another given, triangle MDF. This is a fairly easy proof if you know where you're going with it. If it's a midsection of MDF, then we know that AI is equal to 1/2 of MF. And that's a new theorem. That was theorem 35, which is the mid-segment theorem. It says the mid-segment of a triangle is parallel to the third side and half as long. So MF is the base of the triangle right here. AI is parallel to it, but we don't need that for this proof, but it's half as long. And you can see down here that we're trying to get something half as long. So you can just put the midsection segment, mid-segment, if you call it midsection, mid-segment theorem. And finally, the final step of this, we know that MS is equal to OD. We want OD. So all we have to do is where the MS is right here, we're going to put OD. So we would say AI equals 1/2 of OD, and that is just purely and simply substitution. And that's all the proofs are fairly short in this section. So give them a try. You're going to have to work with the parallel, the midsection's parallel, the midsection's half as long. So that's it for that proof. Make sure you try the proof. Make sure you're not just looking at the answers and cheating. Make sure you try it really hard yourself and then look at the answers.